Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Friday, April 26, 2024, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Varsity baseball action as Walpole High hosts the St. John's Prep Eagles in a non-league game from Jack L. Dracker Field on the Bird Middle School campus in East Walpole. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be providing all the play-by-play action for today's game. Nick Piccirilli will be behind the camera. Coach Chris Costello's squad comes in at 7-2 overall and second in the division at 4-1. The Herget division of the Bay State Conference at 4-1. The Orange and Blue is chasing their fifth straight win. Walpole started the year with victories over Weymouth 4-1, Waltham 9-4, and Braintree 6-5. Then lost a pair to Milton 1-0 and Xaverian 2-1, before rebounding to earn decisions over King Philip 6-3, Mansfield 9-1, Framingham 7-1, and Needham 4-1. The Common Street 9 has outscored their opponents 46-19. In 6 of their 9 games, Walpole, which is ranked 8th in the Boston Globe Top 20, has held their opponents to 2 runs or less, including their last 3 games. Walpole's captains this year are left fielder Logan Keys, pitcher second baseman Alex He, and catcher Ryan Walsh. This year's team makeup is a little unusual, with 13 seniors, 10 juniors, no sophomores, and 1 freshman, shortstop Shane Harrington. St. John's Prep is 5th in the Catholic Conference at 1-3, 3-4 overall, and has lost both of its road games. After edging St. John's of Shrewsbury 5-4 in their opener, the Eagles then lost to Xaverian 5-2 and Chelmsford 10-6. The Blue and White rebounded to topple Mansfield 4-0 and St. Paul's School 10-6, but have been shut out in their last 2 games by Boston College High School 9-0 and Catholic Memorial 7-0. The Danvers Parochial School has been outscored 41-27 and is ranked 18th in the Boston Globe. Walpole has had trouble with the Prep, though, having lost 7 of the last 9 times they've played since 2016. Ironically, both of Walpole's victories have come in the MIA postseason tournament, 7-2 in 2019 and 6-4 in 2018. And of course, you know that we at Walpole Media are always looking for anyone who is interested in doing play-by-play or color commentary on any Walpole High sports. You don't have to be, exceptionally adept at speaking. We'll, work with you on that. You're behind the camera, so nobody gets to see your face. They just hear your voice. And it's a great thing. If you're a parent, sibling, aunt, uncle, grandparent, cousin, nephew, niece, neighbor, friend, anybody can do this. It's an easy thing to do, and it really is a lot of fun. So if you're interested in doing this, please contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. Once again, that's Tamara Green at 508-668-7795 or email her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. We've got a beautiful sunny day here. A few wispy clouds up in the sky. It's 58 degrees out here at game time. And it's not, there's no breeze coming in just yet, so we'll hope that that holds up for a while. Let's go over the starting lineups for the visiting St. John's Prep Eagles. Leading off, the catcher, Aiden Driscoll. Batting second and then playing left field, Gavin Gold. Shortstop, Cam Lagrassi will be batting third ahead of cleanup hitter, second baseman Will Shaheen. Third baseman, James Willett, is batting in the 5th spot, followed by center fielder Nick Lembo in the 6th position. Batting 7th and playing first base is Jack DiFilippo. The designated hitter is batting 8th. That's Dylan Gaudette. And the right fielder, John Ty, is batting 9th. Starting pitcher, but not batting, is Braden Hurley for St. John's. For your Walpole High team, leading off the right fielder Mike Corrigan. Second baseman Kyle Jordan is batting second. Catcher Ryan Walsh is in the third spot, and first baseman Will Hendricks will be batting cleanup. Designated hitter Nick Foynes will be batting fifth, ahead of center fielder Quinn McNeil in the sixth spot. Third baseman Paul Whalen is batting seventh. Shane Harrington, the lone freshman on the team, will be playing shortstop and batting eighth. And in right field, the batting ninth is Logan Keys. On the mound for Walpole will be Andrew Burke. We'll go defensively for the for Walpole. Pitching, like I said, Andrew Burke. His catcher is Ryan Walsh, one of Walpole's captains. At first base is Will Hendricks. Second base, Kyle Jordan. The shortstop is Shane Harrington. The third baseman, Paul Whalen. Going left to right in the outfield, we've got Logan Keys, Quinn McNeil, and Mike Corrigan. And stepping up to the batter's box, the first batter of the game, Aiden Driscoll, batting from the left-hand side of the plate. Burke looks in for the sign. The first pitch of the game is popped up down the third base line, over there forward, and putting it away for the out. One down here as Paul Whalen just grabs that sky-high pop-up. And it brings to the plate the left fielder, Gavin Gold. Burke into the windup and the pitch. It's a ball. The 1-0 pitch in the dirt, 2-0. The 2-0 delivery from Burke, high and away, ball 3. We'll see if Gold gets the green light, or will he be taking all the way. The 3-0 pitch, fakes bunt, takes the strike. 3-1. High, ball 4. We have our first base runner of the game on a walk to Gavin Gold. It brings up the shortstop, Cam Lagrassi. Lagrassi, another left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Foul back off the backstop. 0-2. Burke's 2-strike delivery on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down now, and a runner on first for the prep, and it brings up the cleanup hitter, second baseman Will Shaheen. Burke's delivery. It's a strike call. He took something off that. Ball outside. 1-1. Strike called. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. For the Prep, they had no runs, there were no hits, there were no errors, and 1 left on base at the end of a half an inning of play. We are scoreless. All right, leading off for Walpole is Mike Corrigan. He will be batting from the left side of the plate today. First pitch from Hurley is a ball. The 1-0 pitch is fouled straight back, 1-1. Strike called. The 1-2 pitch lined into left field. That'll be a base hit. First hit of the game, a sharp line drive. So Walpole gets the leadoff run, and it brings up second baseman Kyle Jordan. The first pitch to Jordan. Strike called. Corrigan scampers back at the pickoff attempt. The 1-strike pitch to Jordan. Ball outside, evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 delivery. Almost hit him. Corrigan's going down, and he steals second. Good jump by Corrigan to get the stolen base. We're in scoring position for Walpole. Two balls and a strike, the count to Jordan. Swing and a missed, 2-2. A 2-2 pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. Count remains 22. Once again, Hurley's 2-2 pitch. Grounded slowly to second. Scooped up, throws it. He's got him, but Corrigan goes over to third. So 90 feet away from home is Walpole's first runner. Brings up the catcher, Ryan Walsh. Walsh also batting from the left side of the plate. Strike called. The 0-1 pitch is a ball, 1-1. Hurley's pitch, swung on and missed. Walsh behind on the count, 1-2. Swung on and missed. 2 down now. Brings up the first baseman, Will Hendricks. First pitch from Berkey steps off the mound. Corrigan getting a lead off of third. High and away, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Evens the count at 1-1. Hurley comes to the stretch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch, line ground ball to shot. He's up with it over to first. He got him, and the side is retired. For Walpole, they had no runs. There was a hit. There were no errors and 1 left on base. After an inning complete, we are scoreless. Burke looks in for the sign. Here's his initial delivery for the inning. Strike called. Grounded to third, Whalen up with it. Long throw, gets him. 1 down. And brings up the center fielder, Nick Lembo. Strike called as he took something off his first pitch. 0-1 the count to Lembo. Foul back. Out of play. Burke ahead on the count, 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count remains 0-2. There's a ball in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery on its way. Fly ball to left field. Easily put away. As Logan had no trouble tracking that down and putting it away for the second out. Brings up the first baseman, Jack DiFilippo. 1. Burke looks in for the sign. His 1-0 delivery on the way. Strike called. 1-1. Burke's 1-1 delivery. High and away. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Ball 3 down low. 3-1 the count. Burke looks in for the sign. And his pitch. Swung on and missed. Full count. The payoff delivery on its way. Long fly ball to right center field. That's going to split both the fielders. Fielded by center fielder. He's chugging around to third, and he will hold up at third base. A long, well-stroked hit there. So St. John's has a runner on third with 2 out, and it brings up the shortstop, Dylan Gaudette, also a left-handed batter. Line drive right to Hendricks. First pitch, snags it for the out, and the side is retired. St. John's has 1 hit, no runs, no errors, 1 left on base. After an inning and a half, we are scoreless. The first pitch from Hurley is a strike. He went around on it. The 1 strike pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ball 1. Braden Hurley looks in for the sign. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, 1 out. The second K for Hurley. Andrew Burke has a couple of strikeouts for Walpole. Brings up the center fielder, Quinn McNeil. Strike called. Foul back out of play. 0-2 the count. The 0-2 delivery inside. McNeil has to jump out of the way. A ball and 2 strikes to the Walpole center fielder. Ball 2 in the dirt. Evens the count at 2-2. Foul back out of play again, off the wall of the gymnasium of the current soon to be former Bird Middle School. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. High, we've got a full count. Line shot to left field. Left field is there, and he puts it away for the second out of the inning. Well stroked by McNeil, but right at left fielder Gavin Gold. Brings up the third baseman, Paul Whalen. Paul, another southpaw hitting. Ball 1. Foul behind the Walpole dugout. Evens the count at 1-1. Long foul ball down the left field line. Ball and 2 strikes to Whalen. High, 2-2. Full count. Second straight full count that Hurley has had to face. And the payoff delivery is on its way. Grounded to second. Up with it over to first. In time, and the side is retired. Walpole 3 up, 3 down. After 2 innings of play, we are scoreless. All right, leading off for St. John's is the number 9 hitter, right fielder John Ty. Burke looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Swung on and missed again. 0-2. Burke goes to the stretch. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And it brings up the top of the order. Aiden Driscoll. He fouled out to the third baseman, Paul Whalen, his first time up. Inside a ball. Burke's 1-0 delivery. Way high, 2-0. The 2-0 delivery. Strike called at the belt. 2 balls and a strike to the leadoff batter for the Prep. Fouled down the first baseline. Evens the 1 ball and 2 strikes. No, 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Long foul ball down the right field line. Count remains 2 and 2. Burke looks in to Walsh for the sign. He's got it. Pitch on its way. Foul back again, out of play. Driscoll steps back in again. The 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Burke took something off that one and fooled the prep center fielder. Brings up the left fielder, Gavin Gold. He drew a walk his first time at bat. Two down for St. John's here in the top of the third. Nobody on base. Strike called. Popped it up. Right fielder coming in, he calls for it, puts it away for the out, and the side is retired. So St. John's Prep, 3 up, 3 down. We've played 2.5, and we are still scoreless. All right, Harrington, like we said, the lone freshman on the team. No sophomores for Walpole this year either, so this is very unusual not to have at least a couple of sophomores. All right. Harrington waiting for the first pitch. Takes it high and away, ball 1. Fouls it back out of play. 1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike for the Walpole shortstop. Hurley's pitch. Grounded to short. Up with a long throw to first. It bounces over and Harrington beats it out for a base hit. Walpole's second hit of the game. And it brings up the left fielder, Logan Keys. Harrington shows good speed, hustling down that line. Harrington taking a little lead there. First pitch to Keys. Bunts, foul. Strike 1. The 1 strike pick back. Harrington dives back into first. And catcher Aiden Driscoll goes out to talk to his pitcher. Actually, the head coach goes out to talk to him too. I don't know if they saw something in his motion or what, but there's a infield meeting on the mound here. All right, the discussion has been finished. Hurley will start with a 1-strike count here on Keys. Keys fouls off another bunt. 0-2. Hurley steps off the mound. Now he gets back up on. The 2-strike delivery. Fly ball to center field. And easy out there. 1 down. Brings up the top of the order. Mike Corrigan. Corrigan walked to lead off the game for Walpole, but was stranded at third. Got all the way over to third, but was stranded there in the first inning. Okay, Braden gets over to Harrington, almost threw that one away. Comes back again, keeping Harrington close here, respecting his speed. There's a ball outside. Hurley's 1-0 delivery. Check swing, but he went around 1-1. The 1-1, once again, Hurley goes over to first to keep Harrington close. There's a ball outside. 2 balls and a strike to Corrigan. Harrington leading away. Pitch on its way. Slow roller back to the mound. He's going to go to second. Out at second. That'll be a fielder's choice. Harrington's out 1-4. Walpole still has a run on first and brings up the second baseman, Kyle Jordan. He grounded to second his first trip. Ball outside. Hurley comes to the motion, goes back to first. Not in time. 1-0 delivery. Ball too high and away. 2-0 pitch. Ball 3 outside. Batters count here. We'll see if Coach Costello, or actually Coach Delaney, gives him the hit sign or take. Lee Delaney coaching at third. Dave Wall at first. Ball 4 outside. 2 runners on base now for Walpole with 2 outs. Brings up the catcher, Ryan Walsh. Ryan struck out swinging his first time at the plate. Hurley goes to the pitch. Ball outside. The 1-0 pitch. He steps off the mound. Jordan steps back in. I mean, Walsh steps back in. Fouls it back. 1-1. Strike called. Ball and 2 strikes to Walsh. Ryan waiting for the pitch. Swings and misses, strike 3. So for Walpole in the 3rd inning, they have no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. Through 3 innings, Walpole has no runs, 2 hits. They've played errorless ball and left 3 on base. St. John's has no runs, 1 hit. They've played errorless ball and left 2 on base. Andrew Burke looking in for his sign. Here's the pitch. Foul back out of play. One strike to LaGrassi. Foul back again, 0-2. Inside, 1-2. Burke comes to the set and the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Fifth strikeout for Burke. And it brings up the second baseman, Will Shaheen. Shaheen struck out his first time up to end the 1st inning. Pops it up, foul behind the first base. It'll be out of play. Ball just low, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from Burke. Lined right to the second baseman. Jordan handles it quite easily. 2 down. And it brings up the third baseman, James Willett. He grounded to third his first bat. Strike call at the knees. Ball outside. 1-1 the count. Pops foul back out of play here. A ball and 2 strikes. Burke's 1-2 delivery on its way. Lined into center field. That drops in for a base hit. So with 2 outs in the 4th, St. John's Prep gets a base runner. Brings up the center fielder, Nick Lembo. He flied out to right his first trip. Strike called. Burke comes to the set. His 1-strike pitch popped up. The shot left field. Keys calls for it and puts it away for the out. For St. John's, they had no runs. There was 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. After 3.5, the score remains scoreless. Ball 1. Grounded off the plate. Fielded by Hurley. Long throw. Got him by a half a step. Brings up the designated hitter, Nick Foynes. Nick was the kicking specialist on the football team this year, which is a little unusual because he's a lineman, and you don't usually see too many linemen as kickers, but Nick did a great job for Walpole this year. Takes the ball down on the dirt. Strike called. Strike 2. Braden Hurley looks in and his 1-2 pitch. Grounded to second. Up with it and over for the out. 2 down, 2 up, 2 down. Brings up the center fielder, Quinn McNeil. McNeil lined out sharply to left field his first trip. Pops it straight up. play, ball, strike one. Heading over here towards the Walpole Media Corporation broadcast team. Nick was ducking out of the way. Fouled at the plate, 0-2. Strike three called for the orange and blue. 3 up, 3 down. We've played 4 complete, and we are still scoreless. DiFilippo has the first hit by St. John's, a triple, a long triple. He split the gap in right center field, legged it out to third, but was left there stranded and back in the second inning. Burke's pitch, down low, ball 1. Andrew comes to the set. Here's his 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. A 1-1 delivery. Strike. Took something off that. DiFilippo thought about it, held up, but it was still a strike. A 1-2 delivery to DiFilippo. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. Two and two the count. Burke looks in, long time looking in. Comes to the set, and the 2-2 pitch. Just inside, 3-2, full count. Burke's payoff delivery on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The 6th strikeout for Andrew Burke, and it brings up the designated hitter Dylan Gaudette. He lined out to the first baseman Will Hendricks takes a strike. Strike pitch, swung on and missed, strike 2. Burke ahead on the count, 0-2. The 0-2 delivery, inside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Ball, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fly ball to center field, shot center field. Coming in for it. Puts it away for the out. As Quinn McNeil had no trouble with that. 2 outs now for St. John's, and it brings up the right fielder, John Ty. Ty was a swinging strikeout victim in his first time up. Takes a strike. The 1-strike pitch. Ball outside. 1-1. Ty steps out of the batter's box, gets a timeout, and steps back in. Andrew Burke looks in for the sign. There's 1-1 pitch on its way. Foul back. Ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch on its way to Ty. Inside 22. Burke's pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Prep. After 4.5, we are still scoreless. Shows bunt, pulls back. It's in the dirt, ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Bunts. Back to the mound. Underhand throw by Hurley. Gets him. And brings up the shortstop, Shane Harrington. Shane beat out an infield hit to shortstop his first time up. Strike call. Grounded to third and through his legs. Harrington, no, we're going to give Harrington a base hit on that. Sharply hit into left field. And it brings up the left fielder, Logan Keys. Logan flied out deep to center his first trip. Strike called. Ground ball to third. Scoops it up over to second for 1. Back to first. No good. Two down. A run first for Walpole. Brings up the top of the order. Mike Corrigan. Mike has singled to left and reached on a fielder's choice. 2 outs for Walpole here in the bottom of the 5th inning of a scoreless game. Keys taking a lead. There's a ball to Corrigan. 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Hurley comes to the set, comes back over to first. Keys not that far off the base and had just stood there. Ball outside, 3-0 to Corrigan. The 3-0 delivery. Strike call. He was taken all the way. 3 balls and a strike. Grounded into deep second. Up with that, safe. He beats it out. Runners on first and second for Walpole. Good hustle down that line by Mike Corrigan. 2 runners on for Walpole with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up the second baseman, Kyle Jordan. Kyle is walked and grounded to second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. He fooled Jordan on that pitch. Hurley's 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hurley ahead on the count, 0-2. Looks in for the side. 2 runners off on base for Walpole. Slow roller to first. Steps on the base, and the side is retired. Walpole had no runs, 2 hits. No errors, 2 left on base. We've played 5 complete for Walpole. They have no runs on 4 hits. Played errorless ball and left 5 on base. For St. John's Prep, they have no runs, 2 hits. Also playing errorless ball, and they've left 3 on base. 7 strikeouts, no walks for Burke. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Burke looks in for the sign, comes to the set. Foul back out of play, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch on its way. Strike 3 called. 1 down here in the 6th inning. And it brings up the left fielder, Gavin Gould. He's walked and flied out to right. Ball 1 outside. Swing on and a miss. 1-1. Ball in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Andrews' pitch on its way. Upside, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch swung on and missed. Full count. Strike 3 called. That's back-to-back call third strikes by Burke. Brings up the shortstop, Cam Lagrassi. He has struck out twice. Line shot into center field, a base hit. And it brings up the cleanup hitter, second baseman Will Shaheen, 0 for 2. Ball 1. He's going, throw down, not in time. That was a ball, 2-0 the count to Shaheen. And Ryan Walsh calls timeout, wants to go out and talk to his pitcher. It was quick, whatever it was. And Ryan goes back behind the plate. And now we're going to have a meeting with Coach Costello and Burke and Walsh. All right. Now Burke and Walsh talking over something. And Ryan going back behind the plate. Two down, a runner on second. 2-0 count to Will Shaheen here in the top of the 6th inning. Swung on and missed, 2-1. Two-one pitch, ball low, 3-1. The 3-1 pitch, foul back out of play. Full count. Andrew Burke comes to the set. His payoff delivery on the way. Foul back. Count remains full. There's the pitch. Ball 4. The first walk issued by Burke. No, I'm sorry, the second walk. Puts runners on first and second for the Eagles, and it brings up the third baseman, James Willett. Willett. He singled to center his last time up and grounded to third. Burke steps off the mound. Andrew comes to the set. Ball high. The 1-0 pitch. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Foul straight back. 1-2 the count. Burke gets the nod. The 1-2 pitch on its way. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. And Burke steps out of off the mound again. I don't know if he stepped off first or if Willett stepped out of the batter's box. But the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, foul tipped. Just got a piece of that. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes to center field, third baseman James Willett. Ball, full count. Burke's payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. As he got him. 3 strikeouts for Burke that inning. For St. John's, they had no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left on base. After 5.5 innings of play, we are still scoreless. First pitch is a ball. Ball 2. Strike call, 2-1. A little looper into left field. Put away for the out. 1 down here in the 6th And it brings up the first baseman, Will Hendricks. Will 0 for 2. Ball outside. Check swing, strike. He went around with it. Strike one, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on its way from Braden Hurley. Up high, 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3 down low, 3-1. Pitch to Hendricks, ball 4. And it brings up designated hitter Nick Foynes. Nick is 0 for 2. Ball 1 down low. Low and away. Ball 2 in the dirt. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch from Hurley. Inside, 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Grounded up to short. Second for 1, back to first. 6-4-3 double play. And the side is retired. Walpole, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We've played 6 complete, and we haven't had a run score yet. There's a ball up high. The 1-0 pitch. Strike called. Ball and a strike. To Lembo. Ground ball to third. Whalen up with a long throw. Throws it away. There'll be an error. And he gets second. The first error of the game. And it puts a runner on second with nobody out here for St. John's. In the 7th inning, brings up the first baseman, Jack DiFilippo. He has a triple and a strikeout. Burke looking in. Here's the pitch. He shows bunt. Takes a strike. The 0-1 pitch from Burke. high, 1-1. Strike, a little deuce on that pitch. Ball and 2 strikes to DiFilippo. Ball 2-2. Burke's 2-2 pitch. Up high, ball 3. He's going to third. The throw. Got him. Great throw. From Walsh to Whalen for the out. It's a full count to DiFilippo. Burke's payoff delivery on its way. Ball 4. The third walk allowed. And coming in as a pinch runner for St. John's is Vasily Skangas. Vasily Skangas, and that'll be it for Andrew Burke. In pitching now is Hendricks, and taking over at first base is Richie Hayes. Will Hendricks comes in. So the line on Burke so far, 6 1/3 innings, no runs, 4 hits, 10 strikeouts, 4 walks. He threw exactly 100 pitches, 65 for strikes. And Will Hendricks comes in to relieve him here in the 7th inning. The runner on first, 1 out for St. John's Prep. Coming to the plate is the designated hitter, Dylan Gaudette. He is 0 for 2. Hayes is a junior that's taken over at first place. Hendricks, a senior, on the mound. Here's Will's first pitch. It's a ball. One-0 pitch, swung on and missed, 1-1. Strike 2 call. Ball on 2 strikes on Gaudette. One-two pitch, fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Swung on and missed, way ahead of that one. And he sits down. 2 down now. And it brings up a pinch hitter. For St. John's. He takes a strike. It is we don't have a 19 here. Ball 1-1-1. Oh, 19. Tyler Spear is the batter. He takes a ball. 2-1. Hendricks 2-1 pitch. Strike called at the knees. 2-2. Will Hendricks 2-2 pitch. Strike. Trying to steal second. Got him. 2-4. Great throw by Walsh. So for St. John's, they have no runs, no hits. There was one error, nobody left on base. We're coming to the bottom of the 7th. Still waiting for that first run to be scored. Quinn 0 for 2. Ball 1. Ground ball to shot through his feet. Walpole gets their lead runner on. And it brings up the third baseman, Paul Wayland. Paul's grounded out twice. Walpole with a the leadoff runner on here in the bottom of the 7th inning of a scoreless tie. Hurley steps off the mound. I think he's given his relief pitcher here some time to get a few more pitches in. Throws over to keep McNeil on the base. Alex Ciaruso warming up here for St. John's. Strike called to Wayland. High. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, no one. Bunt, it's a beauty. Over to first. Out. That goes 5-4. But McNeil moves into second base into scoring position. Brings up the shortstop, Shane Harrington. Shane is 2 for 2. The infield playing in. No, I guess they're not. They're playing regular positions. Everyone moving back. First base and third base are in. Second and short are at their regular spots. Okay, the pitch to Harrington. Line drive, base hit into left field. This may be it. No, they're going to hold him at third. Runners at the corners for Walpole. One out, runners at the corners brings up left fielder, tri-captain Logan Keys. Logan 0 for 2. Now the infielders come in to try to cut down the run at the plate. Ball up high. Pickoff attempt on Harrington to keep him close. They know how fast he can run. Logan Keys looking in, waiting for the pitch. Bunt, front of the plate. That hit him. Yeah. So that goes as, I think, as a fielder's choice. Harrington moves down to second. So Walpole's got 2 runners in scoring position now. And brings up the top of the order, Mike Corrigan. He's 2 for 3. Now they're going to have Harrington come back to first base. Strike called. Ball, 1-1. The count at Corrigan. Strike called. Harrington steals second. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count to Mike Corrigan. 2 runners in scoring position for Walpole. They only need to get one of them down across the plate. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. 0-0 the score here. Foul tip. That caught the catcher on the hand. Aiden Driscoll caught that on his bare hand, trying to shake it off. One ball, two strikes to Mike Corrigan. Runners on second and third, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Pops it foul down the third baseline, chasing it. It will be out of play. Nice try by the left fielder. He dove for it at the last minute and almost got it. Count remains 1-2. Once again, the 1-2 pitch on its way. Up high, 2-2. Hurley taking his time. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, full count. Braden Hurley looks in for the sign. He comes to the set. Here's his payoff pitch. Ground ball to second. Up over to first. He got him, and the side is retired. Walpole had no runs. They had one hit. There was an error. 2 left on base. After 7 complete, we are still scoreless here at Jack L. Dracker Field. The pitch outside a ball, 1-1. Ball 2. The 2-0 count. Long fly to right. No, to center. Put away for the out. 1 down. McNeil took 1 or 2 steps and it was right there to him. Brings up the top of the order, Aiden Driscoll. Ball 1. Strike call, 1-1. Hendricks 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. He took something off of that one. A ball and 2 strikes. Driscoll steps back into the batter's box. ball in the dirt, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The second strikeout for Hendricks. And it brings up the left fielder, Gavin Gold. He is 0 for 2 officially with a walk. Ball inside. Long fly to left, that'll be foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hendricks 1-1 pitch. Foul, a little nubber down the line. Hendricks fields it and tags him out himself. And the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Prep in the 8th. We are still scoreless here from Eldraka Field. All right, Jordan is 0 for 2 officially with a walk. Ball down low. Ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Strike call. Little unorthodox motion by Ciencia Russo as he puts his 2 arms up straight up in the air before he delivers the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to Jordan. Ground ball to shot. Up with it, long throw off the mark, but he got him. 1 down here, brings up the catcher, Ryan Walsh. Ryan is 0 for 3. Swing and a miss, strike 1. A 1-strike pitch. Ball 1-1. Ciencia Russo with his stretch. And the pitch. Ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 22. Ball 3. Full count to Walsh. The payoff delivery on its way. Grounded foul down the first baseline. Count remains full. Once again, payoff pitch on its way. Fly ball to shot right field. Right fielder calls for it. Puts it away. 2 down. And coming to the plate is the cleanup hitter, Will Hendricks. Will 0 for 2 officially with a walk. Ground ball to shot. Long throw off the mark. It's an error. And Hendricks will get down to second base. With 2 outs and a runner on second in scoring position for Walpole. In the bottom of the 8th, it brings up the designated hitter, Nick Foynes. Wait a minute, we've got a pinch hitter. It is Richie Hayes coming into bat. Hayes, a left-handed batter. Back out of play, strike 1. The 1 strike pitch to Hayes. Swung on and missed. Ciencia Russo ahead on the count, 2 strikes. 2 outs, a runner on second, bottom of the 8th inning here at Eldraca Field. A scoreless non-league game between Walpole High and St. John's Prep of Danvers. Ball outside, 1 and 2. Line drive. Base hit. That's the ball game. Hayes goes in, and the winning run scores as Richie Hayes, as a pinch hitter, comes through with a line drive, base hit to center field in the bottom of the 8th inning. Driving in, Will Hendricks with the only run of the game here. 1-0 Walpole victory. As his teammates mob him out in the short right field. A line drive, no question on it. A line drive right up the middle, and Walpole will take home the 1-0 victory. For Walpole, they have one run. Let's see, one hit, one error, one left. Okay, so one run on 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. One run, 6 hits. They made one error and they left 1, 3, 5, 6 on base. The winning pitcher will be Will Hendricks. Actually, he came in and pitched the last inning in inning and 2/3. He struck out he struck out 2, walked none, and he will get the victory after a great effort by Andrew Burke, who went 6 1/3. 6 1/3, allowing no runs on 3 hits, 10 strikeouts, and 4 walks. Walpole improves to 8-2. St. John's Prep, which was shut out for the 3rd straight game, goes to 3-5. So, the hero here, pinch hitter Richie Hayes, singling in Will Hendricks with the winning run in the bottom of the 8th inning. Walpole had a great game. Both teams played really well in this game. Outstanding game. So we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School Varsity baseball. Once again, your final score from Eldracker Field: Walpole 1, St. John's Prep 0.